Well, with me on the set is none other than Dr. KanguluMayambalais from the Faculty of Law here at Makerere University. Thanks for joining me, Doctor.
Okay.
Well, Dr. KanguluMayambalais, the country woke up in a big surprise. There were much expectation that the NRM party, that was referred to as a mass party, was supposed to hold its primaries for MPs today. But unfortunately, they were postponed to tomorrow, Tuesday. What do you make of this confusion?
They thought that they would be more prepared to especially counter the issue of violence, which is predicted to be widespread, and they thought that they would be better prepared, especially with the security deployments for tomorrow. However, if the regional officers in Rukungiri thought that they could go ahead with the exercise and they are assured of security, then I think they could continue, and I'm also reliably informed that in Kirula it will be done on Wednesday due to some eventualities which came up there.
But do you think that TangaOdoi was well prepared, the Electoral Commission of the NRM, to preside over these primaries, given the time that was given to him?
I don't think they had enough time to prepare these primaries. As you have seen, they've been overwhelmed by the number of voters who have registered and picked interest in the membership of the NRM for many reasons, and then also the number of the candidates. So from the about 2 or 3 months when Dr. TangaOdoi came into office up to now, the restructuring which has been happening at the NRM Secretariat, I think it would have been done much earlier than that.
From your independent analysis and interpretation of the situation, whom do you attribute the mess at play?
In the NRM, the view has been that if you, among the voters, depending on mainly the constituents, unlike the constituencies where the opposition is really strong, but in the strongholds of the NRM, winning the primary is a matter of life and death. It's a make or break, it's a do or die, because you are sure that once you are the NRM flag bearer, your chances of winning the constituency are really so high. So all the members, the registered members who want to take up elective posts at the constituency level, MP level, they are in the field, and for them, they are not ready to accept a loss. They have come for a win because it's a make or break, because they know once you go through on the NRM ticket, your chances of going through are very high.
It's an indicator that there's something wrong within the arrangement of the entire exercise of primaries. It's playing out.
Yes, sure, it is, because as you can see, there is what we call democracy at the national level, and then internal party politics. Actually, the NRM could borrow a leaf from, say, the opposition, like the FDC. They've been able to a great extent to organize their presidential flag bearer and MP without much instances of violence. But for the NRM, issues of internal democracy need to be well built. Even
with postponing the primaries to tomorrow,
yes,
will have addressed the problem of violence.
No, the violence is going to be there. It will not be addressed. It's going to be there, but the issue would be how is it going to be contained. If I was in the NRM Secretariat, I would have organized, for example, these primaries maybe per region, because I foresee the security being stretched.
One would argue that the time was not ripe for the NRM to get rid of the former Secretary General, who knew how to pull ropes when it comes to this point in time.
Yeah, during his time, this violence was not as much as it is. At least credit could go to him as somebody who organized more peaceful primaries, because the stakes have been as high as in 2011 and 2006 as they are now.
We are seeing that this is likely to be more worse because he had the party register.
Yeah.
TangaOdoi and Justin Kasule Lumumba do not have a party register.
Yeah.
They are operating on an incomplete party register. Now they are resorting to yellow books.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
Well, still, it comes back to the upper hand which the former Secretary General had. I mean, he was able to use his own means and his own network to put up this party register and almost control it as an individual. So now when these new officers take over, they had to come up with a new party register. And you don't be shocked tomorrow when some people turn up there and they are not on the register, which will also again cause more chaos.
Are we seeing defections, more especially from incumbents who would have lost?
The party chairman can come in and maybe convince them with alternative jobs or something like that, but those are likely to be there, and they are likely to receive more petitions alleging election malpractices, which will take them some bit of time to dispose of.
But of course, this is seen when the Secretary General seems reluctant to come and give a hand to come and give a support to TangaOdoi.
Yes.
TangaOdoi seem to be running up and down alone.
Yeah. I think they need to harmonize and come in and work together for the best interest, because the primaries will affect them. They can have defectionists, they can have people taking a laid back position, withdrawing from the party silently.
Well, thanks Dr. KanguluMayambalais for joining us on this interactive news segment where we discuss issues that affect the people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.